tiptoeing up to the edge, the flow, the clarity. My heart starts to opening to the panoramic wonders of nature, my nature, the sights, the sounds.
There you go. He's on.
Start in shallow, casting where the stream leads me. Simplicity. I am no different than my surroundings, the pain, the fear. Breathe, absorb into. The aspens, the willows, carrying their deep messages as the wind contributes. The trout are not judgmental, just particular at times.
Oh, got it, big.
Catch and release out into the world. Here is where life has deep meaning. Listen.
All right. Excuse me. I'm Steve, by the way.
Steve, Ken Field.
Ken, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
It's been conveyed to us by our men with cancer that the minute they walk onto the site, they are just touched by the peace and harmony that is here.
You know, you come through this door, it's like there's like an inner peace, and I think you can feel it.
This kind of came from an experience I had going to a similar kind of an event in Montana and realizing that Idaho doesn't have this program.
So I'd like to begin by welcoming you all to the Three Rivers Ranch Retreat.
With my professional experience of dealing with men with disease and understanding that men don't communicate well their fears and are uninterested or unwilling or incapable of expressing their feelings, that this was a great program.
The only time I've ever talked about cancer is here at this meeting and stuff like this, about my feelings or anything else.
And a lot of the men will withdraw into what we call a cocooning effect. And more often than not, their wives will be the impetus behind them to attend our retreat.
I really appreciate you guys inviting me to this, because my wife said hopefully this is going to be life-changing for you to get back maybe normal.
These men are referred to Idaho2Fly by various cancer treatment centers in Idaho.
We accept any men with any type of cancer, any stage of treatment or recovery, but we focus on the men with greatest need.
This is my third round of cancer. The tumor in my head had metastasized to my lungs and liver and lymph nodes.
You know, I'm 45 years old and I've never been sick a day in my life. So what do? We're going to wait and watch. Okay, it's slow growing. I didn't think anything of it. Well, it isn't curable. They have no cure for a slow growing lymphoma.
Actually diagnosed with stage 4 lymphoma, not Hodgkin's lymphoma. So pretty much everywhere and in my spleen.
All right. Now we're fishing.
The fly fishing component is the metaphor by which our organization is defined. And it isn't just about the catching. It's more about being out with a fellow traveler.
Friends, as we call them, who know what needs to be done, know how to deal with men, know how to talk to men, know when to sit and listen, know what to say, know what not to say. It's a learned experience, but we choose men who have this capacity to do so.
Give it a couple of good hefty casts and then let it fly, because there's some water over there you're not even getting to yet. Okay. So,
I remember my cousin John, who died from cancer, and I didn't do enough to help him. That's why I'm here. One more cast, we're gonna get there. So it's the right thing to do. There you go.
well, we get to go fly fishing for a weekend.
and it's for a good cause. You know, it was a no-brainer.
I'm a cancer survivor also, so I'm 7 years cancer-free. And I've had a number of wonderful men, and it's just, it's fun. What more can you say?
None of them said their cancer was a battle. They all said it was a journey. And to have that mindset through something like cancer, I just can't tell you how strong every single one of these guys are.
I might have worries and concerns and angers and frustrations, and as soon as I put on my waders and take my fly rod and get in the water, it just melts away. I do not think about any of those things while I'm fishing. They can feel willing to express themselves. They can get away from the house, the hospital, all of the worries that are in their immediate environment, and come out to a place that's beautiful and engage in camaraderie with other men with cancer.
It's just a chance to get out, and particularly this program where you can share your feelings and get to know other people who are going through kind of the same situation you are.
It's also come into my awareness that these men were yearning to be here, but they just didn't know it yet.
Coming, I was kind of down a little bit, not bad. I'm going home with a great attitude now. This has been the best thing I've ever done in my life.
This is an opportunity just to get out and see, you know, if you will, what God's created here, and the beauty of just getting out and getting some clean air and enjoying and having fun.
I think that this has been a really, really good experience, and this is something I'm going to bring home to my family and let them know, you know, how great it was, and by golly, we're going to get out in the wild more often.
Cancer is not what defines these men, and cancer will define these men as little or as much as they want it to. Through the retreat experience, we find by the end that their cancer actually defines them in a very small way.
Idaho!